Hello! Today come with me as I swatch and store all my inks. I'll show you exactly how I do that. And it's basically a whole ink collection, or my whole ink collection as well. So you can see all my inks 1 month in. Okay, so I'm just gonna open up this Tomoe River Paper. This is in my Pensachi video, so you should go check that out if you haven't yet. So this is an A4 size. I'm just going to fold this up and see what size I would like my swatches to be. So from that one page, I got 16 swatch cards, which is honestly more inks than I even have right now. So let me just show you how I'm going to do this. So I have this glass dip pen. I got it for a pretty good price on AliExpress, and I'm going to use that to write my ink swatches. So I'm just gonna start with the ones that actually have some shimmers, so because I'm really excited for that. So I'm gonna start with Majestic Blue because I know that's known for having some shimmer. So I'm just shaking it up a little bit because the shimmer sometimes gets stuck at the bottom or falls to the bottom, I've heard. So I'm just gonna open this up. And then I have some cotton swabs, and I'm going to just dip it in a little. And I'm just gonna swab the bottom of the card. And then I'm going to dip it in just a little bit because I don't need that much for what I'm going to be writing. I'm just going to set this here. Ooh, you can see the shimmer start to show up already. I'm so excited. And then this is like really fun to watch and pretty, so next I will do Steel Blue because this one has some shimmer as well. My inner perfectionist is screaming right now. I'm going to set this here and then use this cotton swab. You really don't need to dip it in that far, and it just absorbs the ink. And I'm just going over the top parts a little bit more to show the shading effects of the ink. I'm just gonna So yeah, I'm just gonna set this aside for now. I'm already getting ink all over my hands again. So next, let's just do Imperial Purple. This is supposed to have some gold sheen. Ooh, this is so pretty. It's not like I haven't used it before, but it's just really gorgeous, especially on this paper, honestly. This is Red Dragon. Wow, that is very interesting. Okay, I'll put this aside. This is Diamine Autumn Oak. Oh no, making all of these ugly. Wow, it is so interesting seeing these swatched because I've been writing with these, but they don't look like this when you're writing with them. This is some little pink ink that came with this dip pen, so I thought that would be fun to see. Okay, just a pretty hot pink. These are definitely dry now. So this I can't really see any sheen from, even though there's supposed to be some red sheen. This you can definitely kind of see. Can you even see it in the words though? That's the whole point. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it a little. Just not as noticeably. This Imperial purple, I also cannot detect any sheen in as well. Maybe I'll re-swatch that. But these, wow, these are gorgeous. See, this is why I got these two in the big bottles. Wow, I love the shading on both of those. And just the colors are gorgeous. Okay, now the Pilot Namiki black. As you can see, it's not super dark, but when I'm writing with it, I don't have an issue with this and I don't really mind. So as you can see, with the layers, it turns into a much darker color. It's beautiful. It actually shades, which is wonderful, because when I dilute it to a real gray, it shades as well, so I really enjoy that. This is the Emerald. The last one. I actually quite like this color. Pretty. Beautiful shading. So that's all of the ink swatched. I'm gonna go back to the steel blue and the Imperial purple, because I really want to see if I can get some sheen out of them, because they're supposed to have a little bit of sheen. So I'm just gonna go back in. Okay, really saturated that. Hopefully some sheen will appear, but I guess if it doesn't show up in writing, then it doesn't really matter anyway. Here we are. Let's see if anything else develops on those two, even though I'm not really sure that they will. But okay, here are all the swatches. They're quite pretty. I'm gonna let them dry and then I'll show you how I'm storing them. I'm back. I'm just gonna talk about all of these a little bit more. So this is the Pilot Namiki Black. As you can see, if you're writing with a drier pen, it's not going to be a very dark black, but it can definitely get that way, and this is completely satisfactory for my needs. It does have some shading, as you can see, so I really like this color, and it's not too expensive, and the diamond inks, of course, are not too expensive either. So this is the Majestic Blue. There really isn't too much shading, but there's beautiful shimmer. Hopefully that will pick up, but there is beautiful shimmer, and I enjoy writing with that one. This is the Diamine Emerald. I actually really love this color swatched. It is a more muted color, and I do like bright colors, as you can see in my selection. But I really love this green. It's almost kind of like a forest army green. This is Steel Blue. You can't really see any sheen at all. And there is some shading, but that doesn't really show up in writing either. This was the ink that I was most excited for, I think, because this is a color that I really like. But I think this is the one that disappointed me the most. And it's a little more blue than I would have liked. I thought it was going to be more of like a turquoise. Diamine Autumn Oak, I think this might be my favorite. Honestly, I could do another swatch at the top to show that how it can really turn into like a red, a bright red with a lot of shading. So this is a very shading ink, as with a lot of orange inks. This is Red Dragon. I really love the shade of this. You can see some shading here, but that also doesn't really show up while you're writing normally, but it is a really gorgeous color. This is Imperial Purple. So as you can see, some gold sheen finally decided to show up, and it's quite pretty, but it doesn't seem like you'll really get much from this, but that is totally okay. And this is the AliExpress pink. It is a pretty color. There isn't any sheen and there's not too much shading either, but it is a nice color. So now that all of these are dry, I have this container. I had this laying around, so I just decided I'm gonna use that because also you can see through it, which I enjoy. But that's why I actually wanted to do these on these little sheets instead of a notebook, because I wanted to actually be able to organize them by their color and to compare the different inks that I have when I accumulate more as well, and I feel like I won't be able to do that as well in a notebook, and I wanted to do them on this Tomoe River Paper, not those color rings that people mostly use, because I thought that Tomoe River Paper would show the characteristics of the ink a little better. I'm just gonna set that in there. And there it is, my little ink swatches. Alright, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give me a like and subscribe, and come back for more content. Thank you. Have a great day.